Well, hello, Mrs. Braxton. How are ya today?
I'm doing fine. Why do you ask?
Because it's the polite thing to do, Mrs. Braxton.
Right. I'm fine. How are you?
Well, it's definitely a Tuesday, if you know what I mean. Anywho, what can I do for you, Mrs. Braxton?
I'm here to pick up Layden.
Layden, your son, Layden Braxton?
Yes, of course. What other Layden would I be picking up?
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm just confused. Because Layden's on a full trip to the Science Center. I'm sure that somebody signed that full trip permission form. We're very strict about full trip permission forms, and that's something that I personally take credit for.
Oh, yeah, the Science Center. I thought that was next week. He was at his dad's last night.
Oh, I see. I'm so sorry. Divorce is the single most devastating thing that can happen to a person. Worse than death, I'd say.
I'm not sure if that's true, and I'm fine. We're fine. I just got my dates mixed up, and Layden has an appointment. Do you know when they'll be back from the field trip?
Let me just check the schedule. Okay, they'll be back at 1:55, so only 10 minutes from now. Will that be enough time for you to get to the appointment?
Yeah, I think so.
Go ahead and take a seat, make yourself comfortable. I know you don't want to hear me chatting your ear off this whole time, so go ahead, feel free to scroll on your phone or check your pager if you're a doctor. Oh no, are you a doctor, Mrs. Braxton? Because if so, I am so sorry for calling you Mrs. Braxton rather than Dr. Braxton.
I'm not a doctor. You can call me Melissa.
What is your profession, if you don't mind me asking, Mrs. Braxton?
I'm in business.
Really? What kind of business?
It's really boring. You wouldn't be interested.
You better let me be the judge of that. I love chatting business. I read everything. I read the Wall Street Journal, the Washington Journal, Business Insider, and such. And all of my Facebook friends love to talk business.
Okay, I'm in sales.
Sales of what, Mrs. Braxton?
Please, call me Melissa.
Okay, Melissa. Is that a touchy thing for you? Because Braxton was your ex-husband's last name and you haven't gotten around to changing it yet.
Braxton is actually my last name. My husband took my last name. My ex-husband.
Wow, how progressive. It is hard to find a man who will sacrifice his identity for the sake of his family, the way that women do all the time.
It wasn't like that. He had a weird last name and he had been thinking about changing it for years.
Melissa, you cannot drop a delicious little tidbit like that and expect me not to nibble. What is this horrendous last name that your husband felt so cursed by?
It's spelled Stinquue with an accent on top, E-PHARRTE.
Well, that's certainly a lot of letters. How exactly is that pronounced?
stinky fart.
Oh, my word. Can you spell that again for me? I need to write that down. I am most certainly adding this to my repertoire of party stories.
I'm not gonna spell it again.
That's okay. I think that I've got it. Anyways, that business of yours, what do you sell?
I sell luxury artisan salts.
That's so cool. Did you come up with that? Did you invent that?
No, I'm an independent seller, independent distributor.
Oh, you're in an MLM. Cool. Tell me more. I might want to be a part of it.
You might?
Sure, why not? I've done loads of MLMs and I'm currently between MLMs, so I'm open.
You do a lot of MLMs?
Oh, yeah. But I'm really good at them. You've got to like talking to people, and I just love talking to people. And you got to love meeting new people, and I love meeting new people.
I don't think I'm that good at MLMs.
Currently, as of today, no, I wouldn't say you're doing too great.
What makes you say that?
You haven't tried to sell me anything the entire time we've been chatting. Why is that?
Well, you're my son's receptionist, and I don't think it's appropriate to try to sell things to your son's receptionist.
Please, everyone's someone's something. You can't think like that. You've got to look at a person and really examine them and try to figure out what they're missing. Everyone's missing something, and that's the key to direct sales. You have got to find a hole in someone's life and offer to fill it. You, for example, you're lonely and you have low self-esteem. So if I wanted to get you into my downline, I would offer you a community of women to build you up and be the family that you've never had.
I'm not lonely, and I don't have low self-esteem.
Okay. Anyways, give me the pitch.
I don't want to.
Come on, it's not that bad. Come on, give me the pitch.
Do you have a need for artisan salts?
No, stopping you right there. You don't ask me if I have a need for artisan salts. You tell me I have a need for artisan salts, and you explain why. Why do people need artisan salts? Go.
Artisan salts can help equilibrate and align the body system. They add bold flavor and texture to every dish that you add them to. You can rub them on yourself, you can put them in an infuser, and they just add to your overall health and detox and stuff.
You don't believe a word you're saying?
No, I guess I don't.
Then why are you saying it?
Do you believe in all the products that you sell and all of your MLMs?
Of course I do, but I can believe in things quite easily. It's one of my strengths as a seller. I can make myself believe in pretty much anything.
Oh, I can't really do that.
Then why are you selling? Why are you in sales, if I may be so blunt?
This is the company that I'm in, and like this is what I do.
What do you want to do?
I don't know.
What do you want to do?
I said I don't know.
I heard you. I just don't believe you. What do you want?
I don't know.
What do you want, Melissa? Say it. I know you know it. Say it.
Hike. I want to hike. I want to hike around the United States and like see the whole country on my feet.
Well, there you go. But that isn't the most realistic dream though, is it? Because you have a small child and you can't just uproot him.
I never said that I was gonna do it. I just said like that's what I want if I could.
But maybe you could find a career that's more in line with your interests / lifestyle. Maybe you could find a career in the outdoors.
Like what?
No, I think I've said enough. But if you would like to book a life coach session with me, I would give you the acquaintanceship rate. Because after all, I am your son's receptionist.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, will you look at that? Little Layden is finally her. I'll call him on down. Hello, Mrs. Bucker. Could you send little Layden Braxton on down? Did you know that Braxton is his mother's name? Girl, I have a story for you later. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Little Layden's on his way down, Mrs. Braxton.